Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a monthly horoscope for January 2022 and a happy new year to you. And this is for you coming from Aries. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll be able to do special things for you, like how to get you to activate your soul, so that the activation of a soul will bring wonderful forms of energy to you to do special things like some people are doing, things that are out of this world. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers as well. And a lot of other information. We'll talk more about that later. The first 15 days of January are going to be very troublesome days. You only have two planets there trying to keep you going. And these two planets give you the energy which come and go during this first 15 days of January. So there'll be days you'll be up, there'll be days you'll be down, and it'll be a zigzag way like that. So, how do we try and get things settled down? I will teach you later on. Where job is concerned, you're going to have difficulties. The last thing you want to do is to confront anybody who is senior to you, whether bosses of any kind or managers of any kind. Once you do that, you will be exposed to being a rebellious person, and that will be against you. So try to be as friendly as possible. Try to see the points of view that others are bringing. Take your time before you find any fault with whatever anybody else is doing, whether job wise, business wise, at home wise, or even friendship wise. And if you have a business, it's going to be up and down, a lot of it. There will be some days you'll have the luck going with you, then on other few days, it'll just go downhill. So you cannot afford to expose yourself more than 60% to try and get things done. The more energy you use, sometimes the more counter energy will come. So take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft in every area of life in the first 15 days of January. Your financial area is also going to be up and down. There's nothing very stable. So you cannot afford to commit yourself to anything where currency is involved, like putting down money for a car, putting down money for a house. You can't afford to do that. You'll be stuck high and dry. If you find a romance in the first 15 days of January, it's going to be one like a seesaw. On some days, togetherness, very happy. On other days, differences of opinion, not contacting each other. So, what can you do? If I were you, I would keep it low profile. Make the contact, show your interest, but nothing more than that. Don't make any promises on how you're going to be together for the rest of your life and stuff like that. If you are married, there will be also disturbances now and then. You cannot afford to behave in a rebellious manner. And financially, you cannot afford to take risks. It will mean that you're exposing your marriage to also financial risks that you might take. Your marriage partner may not be happy with things like that. So remain quiet and stabilize this first 15 days of January by not doing anything to upset anybody. Regarding lotteries, casinos, stock market, and currency, I will talk to you a bit later. But where health is concerned for the whole month of January, you coming from Aries, be careful, your allergies are going to act up because you're going to be under pressure. And when you're under pressure, whether emotional pressure, financial pressure, any kind of pressure, you will tend to have inflammation of skin and other allergies as well. So be careful. Have your antihistamine tablets with you as much as you can. And also your lungs are mentioned to say that you might have difficulties. And if you're asthmatic, then you'll have to need the pump with you all the time. And even if you're not asthmatic, try to stay away from people who perhaps smoke too much. So you're going to have some lung issues as well. So that's what I can find where the health areas are concerned. Now I want to give you your lucky ages. lucky ages. Those, I'll give you three sets of lucky ages. The first set of lucky ages, if you're of these ages, you're going to be a very, very lucky person. And if you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73 or 82 or even 91, you're going to have that good luck with you. You're going to overcome all these problems waiting to happen in this month of January, and you'll do well. You'll do well enough, let me put it that way. The second set of lucky ages, if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75 or 84 or even 93, then you're going to have a lot of good fortune with you. And although the month of January may not be that stable, you will somehow get the benefits in any area of your life, very much comfortable for you. Okay, the third set of lucky ages, I'm going to use Kabbalistic tarot cards just to see what the tarot cards may say about your lucky ages in the month of January 2022. I always take the bottom card and show the bottom card. Let's see what it says. Well, it's a card which is not a very stable card. It's a card, it's called the moon, and it shows that instability in any area of your life can easily happen for you, especially if you are these ages which I'm going to mention. If you happen to be the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78 or even 87. You have to be very, very careful that any area of your life can suddenly turn very, very bad. And you will be for the month of January in deep trouble, whether personal areas of romance and marriage, whether job, business, finance areas, whether the marriage area. So in every area of life, including accidents, this card says you be careful in the month of January. So these are the three sets of ages. Two of them can make you very lucky, one can bring problems. The one from the tarot card says he will bring problems. Now, your lucky days in the month of January. Your lucky days in the month of January are going to be Tuesdays. So plan your Tuesdays in the month of January for special situations, for special plans, and you will see that Tuesdays will benefit you with some very good results in whatever area of life you want to enhance. Your lucky dates, DATES. So I'm going to give you some dates. And your lucky dates, which are going to be very lucky for you, DATES. I'm going to say that the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th are going to be very lucky dates for you in the month of January, in whatever area that you want to do. If you're of these ages, if you're of these on these dates, 9th, 18th, and 27th, you're going to be very, very lucky. So bookmark these dates. Use them for special occasions, how to get the best out of anything in life. Regarding lottery numbers, I've done some homework for you. The first set of lottery numbers, I've used Kabbalistic astrology, and write down these numbers. The number 7, 16, 25, 34, 43, 52, 61, 70, and 79. The second set of numbers, using astrology, Kabbalistic astrology, I've got these numbers. And these numbers are going to be, let me see. The number 5, 14, 23, 32, 41, 50, 59, 68, and 77 if you need it. And for the third set, I'm going to use Kabbalistic tarot cards again to see what the tarot card says to give you your lucky numbers. So let's see what the card says regarding your lucky numbers. Okay, this is an interesting card. It's called the Fool, but it means that you can overcome anything foolish from anybody. So this is a reverse card that says that you can be the master of getting things right. So this is a very powerful card. As the more you study it, the more interest there is in this card. So the numbers from this card, which I'm going to get, the number 1, 10, 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, 64, 73, 82, and even 91. Very powerful sets of numbers. So you have these 3 sets of numbers which I've read to you. How do you use them for lotteries? If you have been to see me, I will show you step by step how to use these numbers and how from there you can choose numbers. It's a wonderful system which I will teach you. In the meantime, use your own creativity and see how from all these numbers, how you're going to choose the correct ones. Use your own energy. So you see this 90-minute session, I will show you the energies of all kinds. And once you have these energies, you'll be very much super best compared to other people. Direction energy is very important. Whichever direction we face, if we are facing a good direction, it means our good planets are there and they bless you. They make you lucky. You face direction for the month of January, and you will be in trouble. All the wrong things will be taught to you. The lucky direction for you coming from Aries, I'm going to choose for you, is northwest. Northwest is a very powerful direction for you coming from Aries in the month of January. There are very mystical planets there. One of them is the planet Neptune. So the planet Neptune will give you that kind of sense, the third sense. And the third eye will become very active, and your aura will be very active when you face your good direction. The energy is super energy. So whether in the casino, whether at home, whether in the office, whether anywhere, face northwest and you will see that wonderful energy comes for you. Now, the last 16 days of January are going to be, let me see, for you coming from Aries. They are not going to be good at all, I'm sad to say. Even that 1 or 2 planets you had in the first 15 days, they have also disappeared. So you're going to have a forlorn, difficult, sometimes very humiliating, sometimes very punishing last 16 days of January. So what can we do? Let's go step by step. In the area of job, the good luck planets are not there. You can lose a job very easily. Or anything you were promised in a job will not come to function. And you are trying to get a new job, it will become very difficult. Whatever is offered to you, you will not even want to think about it. So you have to be patient in the area of job. If you have one, hold on to it for dear life. In business, you're going to have a very difficult time. And it's going to be not only frustrating, but you'll appear to be losing out in many opportunities, the frustration of also losses in money. So business will be a very touchy affair for you. You cannot afford to take risks of any kind. Just lie low and keep going. General finances are going to be a big frustration. Finances slow down, and that worries you a lot. If you find the romance in the last 16 days of January, it's going to be not a good one. The people you meet are not going to be friendly to you. More than that, they could be bad for you in many, many ways. So if you find a romance is going to be a troublesome one, don't tie up too readily, too quickly, last 16 days of January. And if you are married, it's going to be a very strenuous affair in the marriage, bringing a lot of disturbances and a lot of arguments and all that kind of problems. So it's better for you to stay still and not say too much in the last 16 days of January. If you're going to a casino, I suggest you don't. If you still want to go, wear your best colors, face your best directions, and I will show you how to conjure up energies by using your soul as well. You will need a lot of help from your soul if you're going to casino in the last 16 days of January, because there's not a single planet there which can hold water in the sense that give you any kind of courage or success. And if you're playing the stock market or the currency areas, I suggest you don't. But if you want to, then tell yourself a minimal amount is good enough. Even that will not last very long. So this is what I can tell you. For the whole month of January, what is going to happen, what's waiting for you. This 90-minute session will surely help you to know your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. We'll go through it very quickly to give you that platform of what can happen and what may not happen to your benefit. And I'll show you how your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky direction can all be something that you can work for to bring along some success even during the worst of times. Because when you have wonderful energies, they find ways of how to get you ahead one way or another. So all that is very possible for you as well. And I will show you lucky colors and lucky gemstones, which are very, very important. They bring a special kind of power. And lucky directions as well. Around the compass, I will show you how every month it changes, which is your lucky direction to look at and to focus your energies. So this 90-minute session will only cost you USD $50 to get everything come under your control, even at the worst of times. It can happen because to know energies, it means you can deal with energies easily. So in the meantime, I wish you a good month. Try your best. Stay out of trouble. And if you want to have a session, then send me this email. It'll only cost you USD $50 to know all these energies. And the best one, to be able to connect to the soul and have your third eye functioning earlier than you expect to. And also having powerful energies for lotteries as well. Well, I wish you a good month of January as best as possible. Thank you. Goodbye.